Hi, I'm Pat Rice, editor of the Daytona Beach News Journal, and I'm here with Eileen Zaffiro-Kean, who covers Daytona Beach for the newspaper. And we're here to just talk briefly about a story that Eileen has written and how it came to be. So last year, the city of Daytona Beach approved the MLK Lofts apartment project in the Midtown neighborhood of Daytona Beach, and the plans were for a 6-story apartment project. So time passed, several months passed, and I happened to drive by it, I guess, back in December, and noticed that the only thing that had been done to it was a cyclone fence around the property along Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. So I, at some point, asked Eileen to just check it out and see what's going on with the project. And what did you find?
Well, I drove out there and it was vacant. Nobody's in the homes anymore that are on the site. The bar that's on the site was vacant. I talked to a restaurant manager across the street and a neighbor, and they basically just had heard there was going to be an apartment project, and that was all they knew. I came back to the office and started making some phone calls, and probably about the second or third call in was someone who'd been involved in the project, and he got very quiet. And a little bit later he acknowledged, he said he had some documents he wanted to give me. So the documents revealed what nobody has known, that for the last 4 years there was this deal that was put together, apparently according to the documents, between Bethune-Cookman University and the developer, Huron Development Group. This had never been discussed, revealed during any public meetings of the Midtown Redevelopment Board, the Planning Board, the City Commission, never in any documents. No one ever acknowledged it. So we came to find out after reading the documents and talking to some of the people who put those documents together, including an attorney for the developer, that in fact this deal had been rolling along and construction should have begun, it sounds like last summer, and everything stalled out when it became apparent Bethune-Cookman no longer wanted to proceed with the project. So that's what we've investigated, why that occurred and what could happen from here. And it appears that a lawsuit is very likely at this point, since a settlement or construction don't sound like options any longer.
The developer to settle wants how much money from Bethune-Cookman?
According to the documents, it appears that they want at least, in October they wanted at least $10 million. It looks like, because even in those offers for settlement, they were talking about interest building, so $10 million may not even be an option anymore. The price could have gone up, right, because they continue to hold this property without getting any return on it, and they're paying taxes and so forth on it.
Right, and a couple other things that Eileen found in the project, in the course of the project, were that, according to the university at least, that the Board of Trustees was never made aware of the project by then Bethune-Cookman President Edison Jackson. So it's sort of like another financial problem for the university, which also has some other financial problems. That story will be in our Friday edition, and it's a result of I think just really good shoe leather reporting by Eileen.
And good sources.
Thanks.